Good evening, Chukterville. I'm holding my groin and welcome to the 10 o'clock news, which is actually called the 10:03 news because it doesn't start at 10 o'clock. Tonight's top story. Absence is at an all-time high in Chukterville College, with only 17% of students actually attending class. Amongst the top 3 excuses for not attending class are, it was snowing, I was getting a nose job, and I was having lunch across town. Our cameras ploughed through the snow at Chukterville College in order to speak to Donald Mcdonald, the man who recently became principal of the college by winning a fun run while dressed as a pantomime horse.
Aye, well, things have been quite difficult recently with the students, and they just haven't been turning up in ways that they should be turning up, you see, because when you go to college you're supposed to turn up, or as we like to put it in the academic facilities, no, that's the wrong word, but in academia we like to say attend. When you're supposed to attend things, so the student attendance here has been very, very poor. In fact, yesterday I was just teaching to one blind kid and the girl with the lazy eye, and it was a difficult class, really, because when you're when you didn't have talented students and you're just left with the dreck. It becomes soul destroying. But they're all phoning me in the morning, you can, oh hello there Domney, we're winning a bit in the day because of the snow. Now, we're at Chukterville College, right? Everybody and their father has a Massey Fergie, right? They could just plough through the snow. In fact, I took half a dozen bairns of water to Ellen this morning in my bogie, right? Because I was coming this way anyway. Now, they needed to go to the mart, they needed to go to the playground, and some folk were going shopping for beasts. Now, it was no bother to me, jump aboard, here we go. Now, the folk for Bump, Macduff, no excuse, because they're sat in the air, you see. The sat there kills the snow. There shouldn't be any snow. So somebody, if you're phoning me for Bump, Billy Crichton, you came from speaking about, you're a bleeder Malone, and you should be in here learning. I have a suit jacket on, I had a wash, I come in, I've read my books. Where are you, Billy? Disappointed. Only one. The snow just, it's no an excuse, no for a Chukter. We've got dogs, we've got coos, we've got all manner of livestock that we could strap a saddle to and just drive on through. And that's bairns that didn't even care when they're born. Some of these bairns weren't even born the right way up, and they've just lived their lives the wrong way up, if you get what I mean. Just get, oh, something going on, there's a chemical imbalance.
Get your ass back to class. In book news, Chukterville College student Andy G has been nominated for the Nobel Prize for Literature for his book 50 Envelopes. The book, which has sold over 55 copies, has received rave reviews, and top Hollywood producer Paul Adderton has bought the rights to turn the book into a feature film. Rumours are circling in Hollywood as to who will play the role of Andy G, with top contenders including Colin Farrell, the two Toms, Hanks and Cruise, Macaulay Culkin and of course Samuel L. Jackson. Andy G was sadly unavailable for comment as he is busy writing the sequel to this book, 50 More Envelopes. The reclusive author did post this video on his website earlier today.
Which button is it?
It's the big button on the front.
What, the red one?
Yeah, the red one.
I pressed that one already.
What? So it's ready?
Is it ready?
Right, okay. Oh, hi there. Didn't see you. You just caught me catching up on some reading. I like to break a mental sweat too. I'm sure you've heard I've been nominated for a Nobel Prize for Literature for my award-winning book, 50 Envelopes. I can't say I'm surprised. You've read my book. It's awesome. That's not my words. That's the words of this Italian man.
Ma dai, ma questo è proprio un bel libro. un libro scritto con amore, un libro scritto con passione, un libro scritto con esperienza, che solo grande Andrew poteva fare, un libro da leggere, un libro bellissimo. Non si può dire di più di questo libro, non si può dire di più. Ciao.
See? Told you. I'm hard at work just now on my next book, 50 more envelopes, in which I send 50 more letters. It's pretty much exactly the same thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm on a winning formula. Plus my publisher wouldn't let me do anything else. So I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone at the Nobel Prize shop for giving me my prize. I look forward to receiving the prize money soon. If I could have that in cash as opposed to a cheque for tax reasons, that would be handy. And low bills. Also remember, 50 envelopes still available right now. www.randomandom.com. Only £5. £5 for 172 pages of wonderfulness. And on that note, I shall leave you with a poem. Buy my book, I need the money. Buy my book, it's very funny. Buy my book, you'll laugh, you'll cry. Buy my book, if you don't, you'll die! Was that too much?
Just a tad.
Shut up! Wasn't too much! Leave me at my book! You're fired!
In other book-related news, archaeologists near Mcdonald have discovered what they believe to be a missing page from the Bible. The page is currently being carbon dated by experts at Chukterville University. If genuine, the page belongs at the beginning of the Bible and is believed to read, "To my darling Candy, all characters portrayed in this book are fictitious, and any resemblance to any person, living, dead, is purely coincidental. The page has been universally condemned by church leaders." Well, it certainly has been chilly in Chukterville this week. Let's see what Wild Willie Whipass has got with us with the weather.
Well, thank you, Holden. This is Wild Willie Whipass here at Chukterville College, and I'm bringing you the weather for today. As you can see, it is cold here at Chukterville College. Wild Willie just want to say the weather for today is going to be snowy, it's going to be rainy, it's going to be freezing, but there may be a bit of sunshine coming out as well. Yes, that sun is going to stare down at us like it's a big old eye in the sky, like a big old judgmental eye, just like my eye from my mama, that disappointed mama who looked down as a kid as if to say, "Wild Willie, why did you run off with Jacob? Why did you steal them chitlins, Willie? I couldn't help it, Ma. I needed to make money for us. We couldn't rely on Papa with him just going out banging them whores every night. I needed to get them chitlins, Mama. Mama, take me back, Mama." Moving on to Tuesday, we're going to be having lots of clouds and lots of sun on Tuesday as well. In fact, Michael Parkinson is going to be interviewing Meg Ryan, which is going to create a frosty atmosphere. Oh, that's a good one for Wild Willie Whipass there. On Wednesday, me and the wife Bessie, we're going to be doing a little yelling and a howling in the bedroom, which is going to bring about the apocalypse. And that's going to keep us busy for the Thursday and the Friday and the Saturday and the Sunday, while Wild Willie and the wife repopulate the species. This has been Wild Willie Whipass here at Chukterville College. Sending you back to you, Holden, in the studio. My cigarette is ruined. I need another one. Wild Willie need his smokes. This is Wild Willie signing off. Don't forget my name. It's Wild Willie Whipass.
Have you seen his wife Bessie? I've had her. What? Well, that's all we've got time for tonight. From all of us here at the 10:03 News, have a nice, and remember, be cool, like Fonz. Could have told me.